For more updates on the tropical storm Luban, our reporter Saleh bin Khalfan Rahby is with us from the National Emergency Management Center to report on the latest developments of the tropical storm. Hello, Saleh.
Hello, Dalia. I'm at the National Emergency Management Center, and actually here we have specialists and representatives from governmental and private organizations who are working actually around the clock to deal with the situation. And to get more updates on the situation in the Gufar and Al-Wusta governorates, I have here with me Lieutenant Colonel Faisal bin Salim Al-Hajri, Director of the Executive Office at the National Committee for Civil Defense. Welcome, sir. So could you please brief us on the updates on Gufar and Al-Wusta governorates?
Well, as of today, we have had seen light to moderate rains in various parts of the southern part of Al-Wusta and the Gufar governorate. Until now, the situation seems calm and steady. We are expecting to see more and heavy rain during the coming hours, with high possibility of flash floods, landslide, and high rise of water levels in lower areas. So we have been deploying our resources throughout the governorate, whether to respond to any search and rescue operations might be needed, or whether to evacuate and provide shelter. As of the hour now, we have around 1,317 persons, both Omanis and residents, at our shelters in the governorate of Gufar. This is out of 67 shelters that have been allocated and equipped in the governorate of Gufar, along with 4 shelters in Al-Wusta governorate, especially in Al-Jazira and Sofra area. As far as the medical services is concerned, we have transferred patients from Sultan Qaboos Hospital in Salalah to a more safe hospitals like the military hospital and other hospitals in the governorate. 2, we have been providing mobile generators, support, and other essential services to sustain any emergency services in the governorate, for example, especially when we talk about hospitals and medical facilities. We are making sure that food is available, and food reserve have been the Public Authority for Food Reserve, along with the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, have been working hard to make sure that essential goods and food items are widely available in the market. Prices are being monitored by the concerned authorities, and we are working with other organizations, for example, the Gufar municipality, in order to clean wadis and to make sure that wadi flow easily without any disturbances. We are working too with the Ministry of Tourism in making tourists aware of the situation and making hotels and other hospitality facilities ready to be evacuated if it seemed necessary. As far as the port, Salalah Port will start from tomorrow in gradual operation. Aviation is normal. We have, especially at this situation, we were to challenge ourselves by making sure lessons learned from Mikono cyclone is adopted. So we have mobilized mobile generators, making sure that water facilities and plants are working and sustained, and that electricity and power is working and sustained throughout the process. 2, we have been working with the telecommunication industry to make sure that communication is sustained throughout the situation. So this is, in general, the preparedness measures that we have been taking care of, and we have been, as I have mentioned, mobilizing resources, scattering them throughout the governorate, making sure that the risks is mitigated and effects of this cyclone will be minimized.
Okay, sir. What about I mean, we know that the center is also taking part in the national exercise al-Shumukh too. So how can you balance between your participation in that exercise and dealing with this tropical storm system?
Yes, this is another evidence that the National Emergency Management Center and the National Committee for Civil Defense is capable of dealing with multiple situations, whether participating in national major exercise like al-Shumukh or in dealing with real-life situations like this cyclone.
Okay, so finally, are there any messages you would like to give to the public?
Yes, what we have achieved in the past and, the praise that we have got and the risks that we have been able to reduce and mitigate what was not, to happen if it was not for the understanding and the awareness of the communities, both Omanis and residents. So we ask the various communities that might be affected by the cyclones to adhere to safety precautions, to avoid lower areas, and to stay far away from wadis. And inshallah, we look forward to having another positive experience that we would be proud of here in the Sultanate of Oman.
Thank you, sir. Okay, Dalia, that was Lieutenant Colonel Faisal bin Salim Al-Hajri, Director of the Executive Office at the National Committee for Civil Defense. And now over to you with the rest of the news.
Thank you very much, Saleh Al-Rahby and Lieutenant Faisal Al-Hajri for the updates on the tropical storm Luban.